right, Matt. I'm going to push back a little bit and probably not make a lot of USC fans real happy because I think this is a little bit more complicated. So I would love if we could just say steroids in baseball. We can decide X, Y, and Z. That's that. That's what it is. NCAA violations hindered and changed these results. We can do that and punish the right people. But obviously the innocent have to be punished with the guilty or no one gets punished. All right. So, yes, Reggie Bush played that season. And in the estimation and evaluation of college football experts, many of which are not voting on the Heisman Trophy, and many people who should not be voting on the Heisman Trophy actually get a vote, but that's another topic. He played the best season, and I was firmly on board at the time as him being the best player in the nation and awarded the Heisman Trophy. However, this would be the one instance in which you could just simply say, give me that Heisman Trophy. We'll take it back because you, in fact, cheated and your program cheated to make you eligible. And I don't remember all the instances, whether that involved grades, money. I know there was an apartment off campus. There was all this sorts of thing. As opposed to what you're talking about with John Calipari and the UMass basketball team and others, for as awful beyond description as the Jerry Sandusky situation was, that was a non-football incident that did not involve, cheating to gain advantage by either paying players or fixing grades to be a better football team. That's an atrocity against humanity. That is a legal matter in which penalizing the university and a bunch of innocent players who won football games to take their wins away from them. Now that's, to me, asinine and inappropriate. This is simply Reggie Bush. We're taking your Heisman away from you. Doesn't affect the win-loss record of anybody. Doesn't affect championships. Doesn't affect anything else.
In terms of the contours and the structure of your argument, it's entirely fair and reasonable. I would point out that, Paul D's witch hunt of USC has really, in the course of time, been revealed to be just that, a witch hunt. That Paul D did not color within the lines. And
okay, if I could cut in real quick, Matt, yes, I'm making the assumption that the judgment against Reggie Bush was fair and just. If it wasn't, then of course.
Sure. And that's why I said structurally your argument's entirely reasonable, that it's within the parameters of competition. You're violating rules of competition, and so you deserve anything that comes your way, in terms of that. But I would also say that, again, like USC got hit in terms of, the sanctions in the early 2010s. And so, whether that was fair or not, at least it's focused on, kneecapping the program and what it can do in the future. I'm making the specific point about stripping and vacating. If you're going to punish somebody, punish them going ahead. So you can't make money in the future. You can't unmake the money that USC made in 2004, 2005 with all the dollars rolling in, the full, you had 91,400 in the Coliseum. So all the ticket sales, but you can kneecap a program in the future, whether fair or not. You should just, punishment should be forward looking as opposed to saying, well, that thing 4.5, 5 years ago didn't count. That's really the main thing. But again, structurally, your argument's entirely reasonable.